Well, today's Saturday, it's the 27th of January 2024. It's a lovely sunny day and we're down in Palmanova. It's after 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so you'd think things would be quietening down on the beach, but well, just have a look. There's loads of people on the beach. This is January, I'm not kidding, this is January. It's the 27th of January 2024 and it's late in the afternoon. Just have a look, it's 4:15 in the afternoon and there's loads of people on the beach. We've been having some really crazy weather just recently and really warm temperatures. Just walking down, it's still 19 degrees in the shade, and in the sun it just feels a lot warmer than that, and the temperatures have been even higher, 24, 25 degrees on other places of the island. In fact, I read one quite amazing statistic that I think it was Friday, yesterday, the nighttime temperature was warmer than the 4th of August last year.
So say it again, I wasn't listening.
The nighttime temperature was warmer yesterday, or the day before, than the 4th of August last year.
Gosh.
Warmer than an August temperature. I mean, it's just, I've gone and put a jacket on again and I wish I hadn't. Anita's got her gilet on. It really is shorts and t-shirt weather. Anyone who's here on holiday at the moment must be really thanking their lucky stars. It's a great opportunity to sit on the beach, and at the moment, as far as I know, this is the only Palmanova hotel open. This is the Fergus style Palmanova, and still quite a lot of the places along here are closed. The road that goes up to the roundabout, where the heart is, from the heart up to the roundabout, most places are open there and doing good business. You can see that the Cam Blanc here is busy, busy, busy.
Thriving.
I'm sure there's anybody in the sea, but it's... I wouldn't be surprised if there hadn't been some people in the sea today. It's that mild. And it is a Saturday, of course, so Spanish families, locals are out. Those that are not working, great day to come and take some fresh air. We've been away.
Sitting inside.
Sorry?
Much better than sitting inside to be out here.
It is much better. We've been away in Mallorca for a few days, and the temperatures down there were really quite good. We had a little bit of rain on the Saturday. In fact, they're desperate for rain down there. Really have a serious drought. So much so that all the water fountains in the towns and villages, nearly all of them are dry and switched off. We did see one or two that were on, but most of them were dry.
Yeah, the Palmanova's got no chairs outside.
Just looking across the road to the Palmina, the beehive, and all the chairs have gone from outside. Not sure at the moment when that's opening up, but I think from what Anita says, they've got some new chairs have just arrived, so hopefully they'll be opening up soon. The place next to it's been open for all the way through. This is Contra Corrente, and I'm going there in another week or two's time, so I'll be able to give you a little bit of a lowdown on what it's like. We haven't actually been yet, but we're going to have a lads' lunch there, and we'll see what it's like. It's apparently much bigger than it looks. It used to be the Miramar, for those of you who remember it, and it's changed a lot. Apparently, as it goes back or down or something, I don't know. A lot more space than you'd think just by looking at it from the outside. Looks like the Sea Rose is having a little bit of work done as well. Just some scaffolding outside. Now is the time to get all of that sort of work done. A bit of painting and decorating, I think. Looks as though they're changing colour. Looks as though it's going from black to white. You can see the humidity though. It's not been raining here, but this is humidity that the sun's not actually got on the floor here. It's not dried it up. So someone there testing the temperature of the water. It's nice to see. It's not a normal sight to see so many people on the beach.
Saturday though, isn't it?
It is Saturday, yeah. In January there. Well, we've got some steps, so I'll catch up with you at the top. Lovely clear water and just a gentle ripple, no waves today at all. There hasn't been a lot of wind. This morning we were in Palma and had an interesting time with the giants who were out in force from all different parts of the island. So there were some from Inca, Campos, Palma, and they were all on display and they were all given their plaques, prizes for this and that, I think. It'd be nice to see a little bit of local culture. So that should already be on YouTube. So if you haven't seen it, then that's one to look out for. They are quite amazing. 3 meters high, some of them more than 3 meters, and they all have to be carried. Actually, as a sorry.
He said how much they weighed as well.
He did, yeah. So they're quite heavy. So the people who are inside them have to carry these things, and the bigger ones really are quite heavy. It's hard work. Not only do they carry them, they actually dance as well. It's quite. And then when they bend over, I don't know how they manage to do that. They bend over without falling over.
Practice.
Some of them have got people with them, I think, just in case. More gentle ripples of the sea down there. I think before we went to Malaga we were having some quite rough weather, quite windy, and it was really quite wavy as well. Not today. So some of the kids here have got their mobile disco by the sounds of things, doing their thing. We're now down to the second beach, and there's actually somebody in the water, a dog as well as somebody swimming. So, and the usual volleyballers out there as well. But really quite a lot of people on the beach again. That's great. I've got a few steps to go down as well. So catch you at the bottom. It's around about 4:30. There's just still loads of people.
I'm going to just do a video.
Enjoying the beach. Anita's going to do her own little video now. She'll send off to her friends. I'll just walk on towards the Tropico. Because lots of work's been going on there, so you see, it's over a week now, probably about 2 weeks since I was last there. And when I was last there, they'd completely flattened the front where the cocktail bar was. That had all gone completely. The bulldozers were in, taking out trees and taking out lots of other things. So it'll be interesting to see what progress has been made since then. Couple of steps to go, just below McDonald's. There's McDonald's, and that's looking quite busy as well. Now we come to the promenade, and across the road we've got the Tropico, so we can start to have a look to see what's going on there. Well, all the front part now, they've all had their windows taken out, and the rooms have been completely gutted, right down to new wiring on the rear part. New windows are actually in now for much of the part at the back, and then what is totally new is there's a big wall that wasn't there before, and a lot of steel work out at the front. So going to be big changes here. It's going to look totally different from what it used to do. But work is definitely progressing at a pace, and I guess they've got dates they've got to get it all ready by, and it's looking pretty good. I think the ones at the back with the windows on, they'll be starting to fit out the rooms inside. At the front there's still major work to be done with electrics on this side, and then they'll have to put the windows in and do the finishing off there. And then what's this going to look like when it's finished, this whole front where the cocktail bar was. And well, I'm guessing there's a new swimming pool up there somewhere. It's all guessing at the moment though. Really good. And here comes Anita. She's been doing her own videos now, and she sends them off to her knitting ladies and various other people. Got a football match tonight, a late one. This doesn't kick off till 9 o'clock. That means it doesn't actually finish till around about 11 o'clock, depending on how much added time there is. So we're playing Betis tonight, isn't it? And we have actually seen some Betis supporters wandering around Palma already. And Betis is near Sevilla, so not too far from where we were in Malaga, really. But it's now the main team, I suppose, or the higher ranking team in the Sevilla area. Sevilla have always been the top team, I think, down there, or one of the top teams, but they seem to have been fallen behind quite a lot this season.
They've just been knocked out of the Copa del Rey as well.
Yeah, so knocked out of the Copa del Rey. We're actually now through to the semi-finals of the Copa del Rey, which is quite amazing for Mallorca. I can't remember them being in that position before, but obviously have.
2009 or something.
Yeah. So we'll be watching some more matches, midweek matches now. It's really hard on a team like Mallorca who don't have a lot of players to call upon, top class players like the Real Madrids and the Barcelonas. They can make two teams up out of their squad.
Is that why they got knocked out?
Well, I think they probably got knocked out because they got other priorities. They're involved in European football, where Mallorca are not. And Girona, we knocked Girona out, which is quite something. They're the top team. They're higher than Barcelona and Atletico Madrid, and they're on a par with Real Madrid. And we knocked them out of the Copa del Rey. But I guess they're now focused on winning the league, and if they do, and they've got to get there yet, there's still quite a lot of matches to go. It'll be quite something for Girona. They're in an amazing position, and the team that's really pushing them, of course, is Real Madrid, but they've got other things on their mind as well, with other commitments and that Girona don't have. So it'll be interesting. See how bright the sun is. Crazy. So tonight, 9 o'clock is the kickoff, and well, we're hoping for another 3 points and get us a little bit more secure. Well, I think the match we had in the middle of the week was the most exciting match I've seen in a long time. First half was amazing. The fact that we went 3-0 up was just something else. And we've drawn, who have we drawn in the semi-final? Real Sociedad, isn't it?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I think it's Real Sociedad. I think we end up playing them 3 times in 3 weeks. So we played them twice in the cup, so home and away. And unfortunately, we got the home first. I think we might have preferred to have had the away first and then the home second. But it is what it is, and then we're playing them in the league as well. We've just gone past the Calviet information office, tourist information office, and I'm just saying that because we've just been to Malaga.
Done 10,000 steps.
Oh, well done, dear. 10,000 steps clocked up. We've just been to Malaga, and one of the really good things about being a resident here in Mallorca is that we get 75% discount on our flights. So the flight to Malaga, which was with Vueling, was only €35 for both of us. That's how much we paid.
Bonfire here.
And the return flight, well, that was a little bit different. We came back with a different company because we wanted to come back specifically on the Tuesday, and we couldn't do that with Vueling. And so we came back with Air Europa, and that flight was cancelled. We ended up coming back via Madrid. So Nissa's just pointed out there's a bonfire here.
Tomorrow night, the posters. There's some posters up.
So a bonfire's ready. It's really, those bonfires usually are associated with San Antonio, which is the 17th of January. But the celebrations, there's so many of them going on, they get spread about. And so it really starts at the beginning of December, with the 6th and the 8th of December being public holidays. And then you obviously then run into Christmas. You've got all the Christmas on the 25th, and New Year, and then the 6th of January, which is the Three Kings, is also a holiday, and that leads in then to the 17th of January, which is San Antonio, and the 20th, which is the San Sebastian celebrations, which are in Palma. And so it's like 2 months of partying. So I'm not sure, Anita's not keen on going to the Corre Foc Sunday night, so
You can go down.
I'll see how I feel. The Correfoc is it's fireworks, but it's fireworks in a different. They're actually all down at ground level and moving and in the street, and people get very, very close to them. So you're warned to wear cotton clothing and just be careful. Glasses, hats and things. But I might do it. I did do it last year and did get very much in amongst it. There's lots of demons there who are in control, and if you don't do as they say, they just push you out of the way, quite literally. It's a shove and you're out. This is the Zell Hotel. This is the hotel that Rafa Nadal has conjunction with Melia. So it's Melia and Rafa to make Zell, and there's another 4 of them apparently in the pipeline. So not all here in Mallorca, but they're going to be all over the world. So look out for this new brand of hotel called Zell. For those of you who have properties here on the island and want to spend more time, or people who want to spend a few months in the winter, then you've been dealt a bit of a blow. The Daily Bulletin on Friday, actually I think on the same day, Thursday or Friday, the Daily Bulletin was saying, there's been a huge increase in people looking for properties in France in particular, but also in Spain, because in December the French started a process to get rid of the 90-day rule for Brits, which meant that the British people would be able to come and stay a little bit longer if they owned a house. And so everyone got a little bit excited, but virtually the same day, Friday, the French Constitutional Court said that would be unconstitutional, and therefore threw it straight out. And there is no appeal on the Constitutional Court. They can't appeal that.
So the Spanish do the same?
Well, I don't know what the Spanish are going to do. We'll have to wait and see, but it looks as though, unless they try and create a different law, which I guess is also possible, that it's not unconstitutional, then it's a dead dodo in France. And the Spanish were hoping that the French would push it through, and they could apply similar rules here in Spain. And that isn't going to be so by the looks of things. So everything's a little bit on hold. The bulletin seems to think that the Spanish government is still going to push for it, but I'm not sure whether that will actually get through. It's not a Spanish law. The Spanish are trying to get around a European law. That's what they're trying to do, and that's what the French were trying to do, to allow British homeowners to come to Mallorca for pretty much as long as they want, by giving them a special sort of visa, called a visa of home ownership, I suppose.
Which makes sense, doesn't it?
Well, I suppose it does. If you've spent a lot of money, then you would expect that. It's on through my mind as well. There is another sort of visa. It's called a golden visa. If you spend €500,000, you can get a golden visa. So if you're relatively wealthy and you've got a lot of money to invest, and you buy a property for €500,000, then you can apply for a golden visa, and then don't really need to worry about it. But for all of those people who would like to retire here, it's now kind of difficult, and that obstacle is still there of the 90-day rule.
They're going to hammer that boat, but
I'm sure it's going to rumble on. And I saw a message from an American lady who said she's going to be moving to Palma, to Mallorca, in the next few weeks or months. And somebody wrote to you and said, how does that possible? Because does that work? Well, it is possible. You can apply for a visa, long stay, non-lucrative visa, and you can come here, but there are a number of hoops that you have to jump through, and it's quite a difficult process, I think, for many. So and expensive. So it's possible, but not always practical for some people. If you're not earning enough money, you're trying to live off a state pension with a small work pension, then you probably won't have enough money coming in to do that. Something else that just crossed my mind as I got out of the car is that anyone who does come here now and wants to drive a car has to do a Spanish driving test.
If you just come on holiday.
No, it's not for holiday makers, but anyone who comes to live here and take up residency, then you have to have a Spanish driving license. I've never taken a Spanish driving license test, neither has Anita. When we first came here, I don't know whether we were under the radar or not, but we both had international driving permits. And then Spain joined the European Union, and British licenses were recognised. Now we've got Brexit, then we've now had to apply for Spanish licenses. So we both have Spanish licenses, and our Spanish driving licenses allow us. We didn't have to do any tests for that. We just exchanged a British license for a Spanish license. But if anyone wants to come and live here now and they're not European citizens, then they have to have a Spanish driving license. Now we've just gone past the Santa Lucia, and it's all closed up for the winter time. No ducks out today. When we've been past on other days, there's ducks around. No ducks today, I'm afraid. And I usually mention Sean and Claire at this point, but this year, 2024, they're not staying at the Santa Lucia. They're staying more or less next door, actually, the San Matias, and this beach is referred to as the San Matias beach. There's even a few people on here. There's not much sun left on it, so little bits here and there, but long shadows. And there's the San Matias Hotel in front. And I think a couple of weeks ago when we were here, they were actually doing some work on the front, the entrance, but that seems to have finished as well now. Well, we haven't got time. We've got to do some cooking when we get home, and we've also got to get ready to go to the match. So we're not going to walk all the way to the end, but it's looking beautiful out there. Blue skies. And yeah, we can go around this way. Most of the shops on here are closed now. And most of the bars. And the ice cream shop all closed up for the winter. There's the three brothers very popular with British tourists that come here, particularly I suppose those that are staying at the Santa Lucia across the road. And then the Oroco is all closed now for their vacations, so they're on holiday in the winter time.
Yet, have we?
Sorry?
We've still never been there.
To Oroco? No. They were open, I think, up until around Christmas time, but they had like sort of special events with music playing that I didn't particularly like the sound of. So when they have something that I do like, we'll think about going, I suppose. I'm going to have to have a closer look at the menu as well.
I think it might be a bit sushi-ish.
Yeah, I do like sushi, but Anita's not so keen. Then again, I like most things. And for those of you who were watching the IKEA video, we did actually go in for breakfast, and I did have bacon and eggs and things, yes. But it was before we went to Malaga. It wasn't it wasn't since we've been to Malaga. So
cutting out food now, aren't you?
Trying to cut down a little bit, trying to lose a little bit of weight, so I'm a little bit lighter for the summer.
So lots of encouragement needed.
Lots of encouragement, yeah. Still doing a lot of work down here that I noticed last time I was down here. Progress has been made, but they're not quite finished yet. This is in the little park area. So there's a little children's park, and then in the season there'll be other things like trampolines and bungee jumping things. It's just a regular children's park with slides and climbing frames and things like that. And then whatever it is they're building here, which I think it's an adult park. I think that's what it is. These are very common now, where you've got these adult machines that they can do exercises on. Maybe they've heard I've got to lose a bit of weight. Maybe that's what they're planning. I think, darling.
I'm here every day.
I think that's what that's going to be. That looks good. I'm going to have to give that a go when it's open. Look how busy Gelasius is. Looks like just about every table. How are you doing?
Hello.
Enjoying the sunshine?
Yeah, beautiful.
That's 3 days coming down.
Right, I'll just get a saw out for you.
We keep nipping ourselves to say it's like the 28th of January.
I know, you can't believe it, can you?
Unbelievable.
Absolutely crazy.
I mean, this drops. When we've come out for a walk, we've got a little jacket with a fleece set. So it drops about sort of half 4.
Yes.
Well, so that, no, it's 10:05. But yeah, but still so lovely to be sitting out.
It is.
Heaven.
Yes.
Heaven.
Unbelievable. We just got back from Malaga and it's even a bit warmer there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was just crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy, but lovely.
Just not
You know,
January.
she's trying outside of people in England. No, she didn't even go out the conservatory door because it was so icy.
Yes, yeah.
Well, our daughter, Anita just said our daughter took the granddaughters to a dance class, and she usually waits in the car. She just couldn't wait in the car. It was just too cold to wait in the car.
Yes, yeah. No, we're very lucky, aren't we?
Yes, yeah.
Very nice.
Enjoy it.
Enjoy.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
See you then.
Bye then.
Bye-bye. It's nice. It's one of the lads from the lads' lunch.
Oh, is it?
So there's Monroe's over there. That's all closed up for the winter, and Taylor's on this side there, closed up for the winter. Just saying that for Jim, who always picks me up and likes to know what's going on in this area. Just coming now towards the back of the Zell Hotel.
See if the Indian's open.
Well, we've got all the signs out, so It's a bit late now, it's 5 o'clock. Be open later on this evening, perhaps. They might be open now, actually. I don't want to go in now. Can't go in now. Too busy. But we had our Christmas lunch there. Tandoori night. And then just across the road is Zell.
Something like that.
We're not going to have time for coffee.
No, shall we just go straight home?
I think we've got to. We're pushed for time today, I'm afraid, so no time for a drink. We've got Castaways open over there, and Il Tano, the Italian next door, they're open. So yeah, big places to go to. Children's Park's looking busy, but you'd expect that. Pardon? Il Tano. Got the generator out. Now, this will be all for whatever's going on tomorrow. There's even a stage here.
Yeah, there's some posters around. See what it says on them. 28th is mentioned on tomorrow.
And they've got the barbecues out. So it's a San Antonio type. They refer to it as a torrada, which is like a barbecue really. You bring your meat and your bread, and they've got tables and chairs there as well, and there's the bonfire to start, but here's the wood that's going to get really hot, and then they'll take the ashes and the embers, and the embers will go into the barbecues there, which are just 40-gallon drums which have been cut in half. And loads of tables, loads of chairs. It's going to be a party time around here tomorrow night, and police are out just keeping an eye on it, just to make sure no one lights the bonfire too early and
or steals the wood.
Or steals the wood. Yeah. Yeah, I remember as a child, it was when we used to have bonfire nights. Some people, you'd hear about it, that some of the bonfires had been set on fire before the allotted time. I went to one bonfire that was absolutely huge, and they built it out of old railway sleepers. You can imagine they'd been tarred. It burnt so incredibly well, but must have been 30 feet high. A tower crisscrossed of railway sleepers, and then every other piece of wood you could imagine, doors and any other bit of wood that would possibly burn, was put next to it, and really hot bonfire. And over here we used to organise one for the Scouts. I'm not sure we could do it now. I'm not sure that it would be allowed. We used to have to get insurance which came through the Scouting Association in the UK. Quite difficult to find a situation, and to get all the permissions that are necessary to let off fireworks and to have bonfires. So anyway, that's all long in the past, and we haven't done it for quite a number of years.
No. Preguntaba porque la mamá tiene que
Still lots of people playing games, ball games on the beach.
Hombre, como no suba mi madre, tampoco la cruzo, ¿verdad?
Oh, es que es japonesita pura.
36 minutes.
Sorry, say that again?
Las Palmas 0, Real Madrid 0, 36 minutes.
Alright, coming up to half time, and Real Madrid are being held in Las Palmas.
Come and do a video here when they're working.
Yeah. Well, we'll be down here again in the next few days. Lisa's got various appointments for hair and nails and things all lined up over the next few weeks. When that happens, that's my opportunity to come for a walk around. Still busy in McDonald's. There's Nova E-Tapa. It's not opened up yet. I think some places will be opening up in February, so that's on just around the corner, isn't it? Another weekend away.
Well, I'm feeling hot, so you must be feeling hot.
Very warm, dear. Tobacco's open, and looks like the souvenir shops are closing down now. perfume shop's open just for you, dear.
I know. I've got enough at the moment.
Just looking across the road there, you see it's all closed up. And this is Ciro's restaurant. We haven't been there for a long, long time, but maybe this is the year we should go back. I did film that though for you. Aperol Spritz.
I haven't had one of those for a long, long time either.
You had one in Malaga.
I didn't. Did I?
You did. You had one specially made for you.
Stan?
Stan made you one.
Yes, he did. Sorry. Sorry, Stan. Yes, you did. It was lovely.
I think I would think that more of a summery sort of a drink.
Yeah. Coffee. Winter. La Mumba.
Yeah, so when we come out of the football match, Anita has a drink which is referred to here as La Mumba, and it has a chocolate drink which the make of it here is called La Cow, but it's just a chocolate milky drink with brandy. And it's hot. Yes, it's a hot drink. And if we come out of the football match late at night, it's usually quite cold, and you need something to warm you up.
And it's lovely.
We'll be coming out. It'll be getting on for 11:30, I think, before we actually get out of the ground tonight. The bar might not even be open. Oh, we have to be careful because the car park closes at midnight, I think.
Oh, you got the right name because of
Very busy there.
That's El Chiringo. El Chiringo 2, I think. Like, the same as the one on the beach further round, near to the Zell. They're looking very busy. That used to be the pizzeria, of course, and just about everything else along this side in terms of restaurants. Almost all of them are closed now. Saffron was open. Not even sure that's open today. No. Let's see. Still busy at the Candlelight though. Some people having an afternoon tipple.
I think the poster is down there by the taxi.
Oh, we'll have a look at that, see what the big poster says.
Hello.
It's someone we know from going to a wedding in England. And they were
live
guests
here?
there, but they live here, yeah. It's just really eagle-eyed and recognises these people. I'm not very good at things like that. Oh, here's the Bonfire poster. Let's just have a quick look. So it's actually on the 28th at 12 o'clock is when it all starts, and things are going on all afternoon then. And you'll be able to have your churros and drinks and lots of fun and games. There's some dancing by the looks of things. We'll see. I'm not sure we're going to be doing that one though.
We're going for lunch tomorrow.
We're out for lunch tomorrow. God, it's a hectic life we lead, isn't it?
Yvonne's birthday tomorrow.
And here we are back at the Heart. Well, I hope you've enjoyed our walk in Palmanova today. Thank you very much for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.
And we're going to go make a Thai curry now before the match, so bye.
Bye.